While we get... Whew, excuse me. While we get camera ready, let's get some shit done here with ESO. Whew. Juggle a lot in the last 30 seconds is never fun. There we go, much better. Let's load this up and get a pretzel and some mustard. Perfect. Whew. To Vardenfell!
Well, look at that. Now you said I'd find you. And damn it all if she wasn't right.
Asher?
Did I mention how much I hate being a messenger? Makes me wish I had a writ so I could kill something. Anyway, no one wants to talk to you. Said you'd know what it was all about.
Where do I need to go?
Here. This should explain everything, sort of. It's a map. We change locations every other day for security reasons. Just in case it falls into the hands of House Redorin or someone else with an axe to grind with our organization.
What do I do?
Never had to use a map before. Amateurs. This one leads to a key to one of our safe houses, and another map. The first map, it depicts... Look, I know you're helping Councillor Eris, but if that map falls into House Redorin hands, I'll probably have to kill you. Nothing personal, mind you. We're already having a bit of trouble with the house, and we'd rather not make matters worse.
Well, I can understand that here. And trust me, I expect that you'll try. You always carry messages for Naryu?
What are you implying? Can't a person do something nice to help out an ally every now and again? Oh, who am I kidding? I hate playing the messenger. Haven't you ever done something you hate because it was the right thing to do?
All the
I
time.
understand what I'm talking about. Being noble, doing the honorable thing. It can be a real pain in the arse, but a favor given becomes a favor returned. Eventually.
You're part of the Tong, aren't you? As well.
Look at you. You're a practical genius. Look, Naryu seems to trust you, so I suppose I have to trust you too. But that's a powerful secret you've been given. The Morag Tong has the authority to accept and carry out writs of execution. We keep the great houses from engaging in all-out war, but they rarely appreciate the work we do on their behalf. House Redorin in particular wants to shut us down.
Why?
The other houses have used us to take Redorin down a peg or two of late. To be frank, for all their vaunted honor, the house cries foul whenever someone gets the better of them. Our status is tenuous enough without Redorin's constant harassment.
Tenuous how?
As I understand it, the Morag Tong made mistakes in the past. They were too arrogant. We had to lay low for more than a century. Now, we're taking select contracts, working to re-establish our reputation. It's not our fault that most of them concern Redoran.
Hmm.
Cannon level must have really impressed Lord Vivek. He was promoted to Archcanon.
I heard Lord Vivek bestowed many favors that day, even to an outlander.
Don't know about that. What outlander has ever done anything for us?
Broken crate. Hmm. Remember, kids, drink responsibly, and it means 21.
What do you want?
$1 million in 3 Hawaiian islands. Good ones, not the leper ones.
That was a brave deed, rescuing said friends.
There we go. No. Mm-hmm. Oh.
Sorry about all the subterfuge, but we can't be too careful when it comes to security around here.
Uh-huh. So, what about that meet with Veo?
Don't be so eager, my darling. It reveals too much about your ultimate intentions. But yes, Vea would very much like to meet with you. You intrigue her, and your connection to her father could prove beneficial once she knows she can trust you.
And how do we prove that?
Redoran records. House officials keep track of everything. Incidents, commendations, births and deaths. Whether important or mundane, they detail it all in their registry. Bea believes the registry contains information about her brother Ulram.
Hmm. So she wants me to nick it.
Don't sound so offended. You had to know your hands were going to get dirty eventually. You are
I'm not offended.
assassins and politicians.
I know.
All. The local keeper of records, Lord Drono, is away, so security at his townhouse should be light.
Okay. Sneak the registry from Lord Drono's townhouse. Mm-hmm. Asgard. Mm-hmm. Vivek City. Get our bounty off.
I have a fine selection to choose from.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
I'm not picky about what you bring me, or what you happen to.
You. Over here.
Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm.
Fine goods at fair prices.
Mm-hmm. 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 There we go. And back to Amra. Mm-mm. Let's see.
Finest quality merchandise.
And here we go, here we go, here we go again.
You've got rubbish?
Rubiday, Rubido. And here you go. Invincible.
Still alive, I see. And since you're here, that means you weren't captured and hauled off to a Redoran dungeon. Good for you. Were you able to acquire the registry? And does it contain any information about Thea's brother, Ulran?
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Ah, yeah, there we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Still alive, I see. And since you're here, Ulran was exiled. That can't be right. He's an exemplary officer and a good man. Plus, he's the son of a counselor. Why in oblivion would House Redoran banish one of their brightest stars?
I'm just reading what's in the registry.
I can see that. There has to be more to the story, but I'm not sure how we get it. Still, you proved you could be trusted, and you admirably performed this task. So I suppose I should let you meet with Vea now.
Alright, now where is she?
There's an abandoned cave along the coast. It's in the swamp and smells like rot, which makes it the perfect place to hide. Vea's supposed to wait inside, but she's bored. I know she's been sneaking out. You'll find her in the cave or just outside.
Ooh. I'll go to the swamp.
Get to the swamp and find Vea. She's eager for any information about her brother, so she's really going to appreciate getting that registry. Just try not to be too charming when you meet her hero. She has enough distractions as it is.
I'll be as rude as you want me to be. You know Vea's brother well.
Well enough. Ulran and Vea used to sneak out to watch me train. I have a way with blades that fascinated them to no end. Eventually, our fondness developed between the three of us. And to think, I never even had a nick sound growing up.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Doesn't being the more tongue make such relationships difficult?
It's not like personal relationships are against the rules, though I suppose they are sort of frowned upon. An Anyway, my assignments always brought me back to Vardenfell, so we were able to keep in touch and visit even as they grew older.
You don't think Oron could have done something terrible in war exile?
Anything's possible, but the Ulron I know holds honor above all else. I can't believe he'd do something so dishonorable that the House leaders would demand his exile. To find out more about what happened.
Agreed. But this place is comfortable. Why hide they out in the swamp?
Vea would face too many temptations here in Balmora. Friends, favorite places, familiar sights and sounds, not to mention the proximity to all things House Redrun. Even the most thick-headed house guard would eventually stumble over her.
Well, in any case, thanks for trusting me with at least one of your secret hiding
Oh,
places.
don't thank me, hero. As long as you're useful and don't betray us, then we're engaged in a mutually beneficial arrangement. Cross us in any way, however, and you'll never see my blade before it plunges into your heart.
Why does Vea keep sneaking out of the cave?
Vea's young, bored, and stubborn. That makes for a volatile combination. She wants fresh air and freedom. I can't blame her for that. I can blame her for assuming I'm not aware of her little excursions. I thought I trained her better than that.
We all do, I think. There we go. Think she's in any danger?
Danger's a relative term, especially when you're dealing with relatives. They
But
can
psh.
make her own decisions. If she wants to risk getting caught by House Redrun, that's on her head, especially since she knows they've been searching that area.
Well, let's go out there and get her then.
Got plenty of...
To the swamp!
And you're sure it's Vea? House Redoran isn't emptying its coffers so you can chase your own tails out here.
You pay the war claws well, because the war claws are the best there is. We have a kitten's scent. It's just a matter of time before my warriors catch her.
Of course, Ferhara. Just make sure she doesn't get out of the swamp. I'll take my soldiers and guard the eastern paths, in case she eludes your warriors again. The Counselor's lackey. I understand you've made significant progress in your search for Vea. As a matter of fact, so have we. This whole ordeal will be over soon, and then you can be on your way, Outlander.
Over? What makes you say that?
My mercenaries have spotted Vea skulking about the northern portion of the swamp. Between my soldiers and Ferhara's war claws, the Counselor's daughter will soon be home. The Counselor's lackey. I understand you've made significant progress in your search for Vea. As a matter of fact, so have we. This whole ordeal will be over soon, and then you can be on your way, Outlander.
Over? What makes you say that here, Cheesemans?
My mercenaries have spotted Vea skulking about the northern portion of the swamp. Between my soldiers and Ferhara's war claws, the Counselor's daughter will soon be home safe and sound.
Bearer's war claws.
Khajiit mercenaries of the highest order. For members of a lesser race, Ferhara's warriors are surprisingly effective. I employ them to bolster our forces. Between obligations to the Pact and other matters, House Redorin is spread thin of late.
Well, I'm here. What do you know of Ulrin's exile?
Vea's brother. It's a sad story. Killed one of his own soldiers to protect an Ashlander of all things. I think they were being too lenient when they simply exiled him. But that's how they treat the privileged few.
So Vea's brother killed a veteran soldier.
Ulron always had an unnatural attraction to the Ashlanders and their savage ways. He felt that an Ashlander life was worth more than a Redoran life. The Council didn't agree with his assessment. This will all be over as soon as Ferhara finds Vea.
Well, Counselor Eris hired me to find his daughter, and that's what I plan to do.
As you say, Ferhara's war claws take their contract as seriously as you do, however. Get in their way, and I can't guarantee your safety.
Noted. Now go fuck off to the East Pass, Brother.
Ferhara assumes the Councilor's minions will not present a problem for the war clause. Yes, Captain?
The Outlanders have been warned, Ferhara. I leave everything else to your discretion.
Stupid war claws. Now I know how a mouse feels. By the three! You really shouldn't sneak up on a person like that. If you're working with those mercenaries, I assure you, you won't take me without a fight.
Well, I'm with Nari sent me, actually. I have information concerning your brother.
Right. Now you mentioned something about that. Look, I can't wait to hear what you learned, but the swamp is crawling with mercenaries. There's a cave to the northeast. We can talk there.
Alright, lead on.
There's a mob of those beast people between here and the cave. I was going to try and sneak past them, but every time I get too close, I think one of them catches my scent.
Great idea. With the one clause, you get to the cave.
Meet me in the cave to the north when you finish with the mercenaries.
I can smell the dark elf kitten. Looks like we're the first to see her. I need healing!
Warclaw! Let's flay this outsider!
Mm-hmm.
Up here! Hurry before more of them show up!
Malapi Cave.
do you think of my luxurious accommodations? It's got dirt and rock, fungus and a poultry fire, all the comforts of home. Anyway, you said you had information about my brother, Oran. What did you find out?
Well, per the House Veteran Registry, your brother Ulrun was stripped of his rank in exile.
No, that can't be right. Ulrun's honorable and noble. He's a model soldier. What could he have possibly done to warrant being banished?
According to Captain Griffin, he killed one of his own soldiers to protect an Ashlander.
What? My brother has always been interested in the Ashlanders. Even showed them a kindness the rest of the house doesn't approve of. But for him to kill someone, especially one of his own soldiers, something terrible must have happened.
Any idea where these Ashlanders can be located? You need to be able to tell us something about it.
I know the tribe that Oran liked to help. Brought them supplies and such. He'd go and visit their camp whenever our father wasn't paying attention. Will you go with me to talk to them? Wait, someone's coming.
Behind me.
She can handle herself just fine, hero. Vea, grab your things. It's time to go.
Go? Why? What's going on?
The Warclaws are marching toward this cave, along with half the House Redwin soldiers in Balmora. We need to go now.
Damn it! They must have followed us. I'll get my stuff.
Talk to Naryu.
Dealing with an arrogant, impatient, overconfident young woman. Now I know how my mother must have felt. We need to move. It won't take those damn cats long to find this place, not with their sense of smell.
Agreed. What do you suggest?
The back tunnels. Better than heading out the front door and right into the main contingent of Redwin troops. Councillor Eris brought additional soldiers from town. He's intent on getting his daughter, and he may have the numbers to do it.
Back tunnels it is.
One more thing. The back tunnels wind their way through territory that House Redwin recently acquired. We may run into some resistance, but it shouldn't be as bad as what's waiting outside the front of the cave.
Alright, well, we just gotta be careful or more lethal.
I've never ventured through the exit, so this will be new territory.
I'll slow down the main contingent of Redwin forces while you lead Vea out through the back tunnels.
Does the ceiling look unstable to you?
Not any more than an Altmer wedding.
Damn! Those cat bastards are harder to shake than a blind date.
Mm-hmm.
This looks promising. Let's give it a try. That must be the way out. I just hope there aren't any Redderans up there.
Let's hope. Talk to Vea.
Oh no. Father ruins everything. I'm so close to finding my brother and he shows up to drag me back home. Well, I'm not going back without a fight.
I'll distract him. You get in it so you can get out of here.
You'd do that for me? Thanks, I guess. But what can you possibly do against all those soldiers? My father brought the whole damn army with him this time.
Oh, your father hired me to find you and set up a meeting. I might as well give him a progress report.
Clever. Tell my father whatever he wants to hear. That might actually work. Afterward, meet me at the Ashlander camp to the south. My brother would often visit that particular tribe. It's as good a place as any to start.
You meet with your father after you find your brother.
Once I find Ulran and make sure he's alright, I'll meet with my father. But that meeting will be on my terms, not his.
You agree to that?
Call off his soldiers, or I might change my mind. That should buy some.
Alright.
Halt! Who goes there?
Stand down. These outlanders work for me. The captain reported that he had seen you in the area. There are also multiple reports that Vea has been spotted. Tell me, have you seen my daughter?
I thought we agreed no other outsiders.
I also said that the captain has his own resources. The war claws report to Briven, not me.
Vea will meet with you on her terms. You just scared her off.
A gamble, I admit. An opportunity I couldn't let slip away. You won't make me feel guilty about trying to find my daughter.
Not planning to.
So, where and when will Vea meet with me?
Soon. She's got to do one more thing, and then she'll be ready to meet on her terms.
Very well. We'll do this her way. Vea can be as stubborn as her mother sometimes. But tell my daughter that my patience won't last forever. Next time, I expect Vea to be with you. Or I might just let Captain Briven do this his way.
I'll let her
Do
know.
as I command, and let them pass.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there certainly aren't Ashlanders, not with those tails.
This is disturbing.
Right.
I can't believe this. Why allow the Warclaws to run roughshod over the camp like this? What's House Redoran thinking? And what in the name of the three have they done with the Ashlanders?
You're sure this was an Ashlander camp?
My brother often visited this camp. Took me along a couple of times. It used to be such a vibrant place. So full of life. I know House Redoran wants to expand along the western coast, but I never expected they'd set the Warclaws loose like this.
You think your brother and the Ashlanders are
If
still here?
Ulran was here, he'd never stand for the Warclaws invading the camp. He told me the Ashlanders were the same as you and I. Different beliefs don't necessarily make people bad. We need to see if we can find out what happened here.
Mm-hmm. I'll look and
I
see.
really want to help, but Nario won't hear of it. We don't get our hands dirty unless there's a writ attached. She's so fond of reminding me.
Alright, I'll hail back.
This is a good idea. We're trying to keep you out of House Redoran hands, remember?
You're not my parent, Nario. I can take care of myself, even if the Mother of Blades doesn't think so.
Damn it, Vea! You know I hate that title.
Really?
I'll make sure Vea stays out of trouble. Just find whatever you can so we can get out of here before the Warclaws notice us.
Mother of Blades. Care to elaborate?
He only calls me that to annoy me. It's an obscure Morag Tong title given to ranking female agents when they take on apprentices. She's just lucky that as her mentor, I'm not allowed to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
If I'd realized how popular this camp was going to be with Outlanders, I would have moved the tribe.
Orinrella.
Ulran the Exile. He disgraced his family and lost his status.
Where is he now?
They dragged him off to the mine. It's a small
Oh.
ground, but it served us well until the Red... Get the key to
Alright.
to keep the head in the body. I have no doubt.
I try not to be superstitious. That brings bad luck.
There we go. Mm-hmm. There we go. That worked out pretty well.
The captain called them traitors and savages. Said the good roasting was more than they deserved.
Intruders! War claws! Attack!
Do 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 do. Oh dear.
Down here! Come on! Wait. What's that smell?
Veya, stay back. You don't need to see this.
What happened here? Oh gods! They murdered these poor Ashlanders! Oh no! Oran! Oran! Wake up, please! You can't be dead. You just can't!
Veya shouldn't have had to see this. Even I'm finding it hard to believe that the mercenaries would slaughter these Ashlanders for no reason. Not to mention the son of a house counselor. Doesn't make any sense.
He tried to defend the
I
Ashlanders.
suppose anything could happen in the heat of the moment. But to kill a Redrun, even an exiled one, that's presumptuous even for the war clause. I wonder if Eris knows about this. I'm not sure how Vea's going to get her answers now.
I found this speaking stone in Norwyn's body.
I've seen these before. They use them in Eastmarch to record and send important messages. They're expensive, rare as a sober Nord, but Auron was always attracted to the contrivances of other cultures. Shall we see what it has to say?
I say yes, we can shed light on what happened.
If you're listening to my voice, know that my time is short, and what I have to say is important.
Brother, is that you?
Everything that happened was a deliberate act to discredit me. I need to report the events so my sister can learn the truth about her brother. You have to understand, I don't share my house's hatred and distrust of Ashlanders. So, during my normal patrol, when I heard that Ashlanders had come to Balmora and were causing trouble, I was dubious, to say the least. I arrived to find one of my soldiers arguing with the Ashlanders. He spat at them, called them savages. When one of the Ashlanders objected, my soldier drew his sword. Before I could intervene, my soldier's blade struck him down.
I see.
I ordered the soldier to stand down, but he ignored me and stepped toward the second Ashlander. I killed my own soldier. I had to. Before I knew it, I was dragged before the Redoran Council and exiled. I never even got to say farewell to my sister. I believe I was set up for this fall, but I don't know by who. I came to this camp for shelter, but House Redoran's reach grows ever longer. Now Captain Briven's here. I'm going to talk to them, just in case I made this stone for my sister Vea.
That's the end of the message.
Damn it! What am I supposed to do now? Oren's not supposed to be dead. That wasn't the way this was supposed to end. What am I gonna do now?
I'm sorry.
I still don't understand. Oren said someone set him up to fall. Who would do such a thing? And why would they do it? Oren never wanted to hurt anyone.
Sounds like he was a good man, so... Good men are easily prone to the machinations of the evil.
So that's why they exiled him? That's why they killed him? He was too damn good? That's the problem? We've got to find out who did all this. They won't get away with this. I won't allow it.
We'll find out, don't worry.
Oh, I'll find them all right. And when I do, they'll pay for what happened to Oren. I swear by Mafala's sacred web and the first blood my blade ever tasted, I'm going to avenge my brother.
Alright. And are you?
I agree with Ulron's assessment. Certainly sounds like someone led him into a situation guaranteed to make him fail. I can't believe he put this burden on Vea, though. What was Ulron thinking?
You don't think we should be continuing on this?
I didn't say that. Just not sure how to proceed. We're entering dangerous waters here, going up against House Redoran, and we don't even have a writ to protect us.
Check you two. I'm not a member of the Morg Tong. So what do we do next?
Take Vea and head back to our safe house in Balmora. They found our cave, but the abandoned basement is still secure. After that, I'm not sure. The Morg Tong has rules. If I break them, I'll have to deal with the consequences.
Tell me more about the rules.
We can't just kill with wild abandon. We follow a code. We only execute those whose names appear on sanctioned writs. If we are respectable citizens without...
Really now?
It's just murder. So, without proof and a proper...
Okay.
My hands are tied.
So I guess that's the thing then. Yep, so basically, she kills. Without a writ, she dies. She kills without a writ, she dies. But with a writ, it's okay, but you have to proclaim it. I swear before the Almighty Lord, I did kill this bitch on this honorable rate of execution. His name is Dr. Joe Schmo, and he was a child molester and a member of the GOP. He was caught diddling a 11-year-old boy while at a Votes for Trump rally in Duluth, Georgia. Anyways, especially that you let cults Eris know.
You do that, but be careful. We're not sure who in the House Redrin is involved, and I'd rather not see you wind up like these poor Ashlanders.
Alright, don't worry. I miss you too. Round up and go. Out to Vardy. There we go. Much better. I need some meat. And yep. Mm-hmm. And lake fishing hole. I need lake bait. Talk to the Canceller. Let's have a chat with Chancellor Iris. There we go.
So the Outlander returns.
There's a complication.
What kind?
Your son is dead.
That's possible. My son was banished, ordered to leave Vardenfell and never return. Why would he disobey me and go to those savages?
Bea was with me. She confirmed he was her brother.
Bea was with you? Tell my daughter I'm sorry. Tell her she needs... If you'll excuse me, I need some time to consider everything you've told me. It was never meant to be an attack. I sent Captain Briven to clear land that already belonged to House Redoran. The Ashlanders were given an opportunity to depart. The situation didn't have to turn violent. Those damn savages should have just left.
It was an Ashlander camp. How is it Redder in
House
there?
Redoran has been slowly expanding in that direction for years. We claimed that area almost a year ago, but we were forced to temporarily abandon it. Redoran depends on that land for hunting and resources. The Ashlanders are like a plague of insects.
Sounds like
The captain serves House Redoran with honor and dedication. He's out doing his job. If Briven had anything to do with my son's death, he would have reported it to... I'll speak to Briven when he returns. But understand, the captain operated under my order.
Is what you said about my son true? Ulran is... dead? I didn't attend council meetings, so I wasn't there to see the fate of my son. But my husband assured me the proceeding... I can't believe that my son did anything that required him to die. House honor be damned. My husband and the house can go to oblivion. All I care about right now is my children. They killed my son because he did what he believed was right. Now my poor Vea is in danger. Eris can stand by the house, but he might have to do so alone. You agreed to work for my daughter has joined the Mora.
So, BRB, folks. See you all in a bit. Radio. Let's go ahead and get things going, I suppose. Well, Veteran's been a bit... Alright, there we go. And a complaint from the trait Viceroy.
What a shame. I heard she used to be one of Amalek's.
Oh. To Balmer!
Outlander! Now you told me what you found in the Ashlander mine. I can't imagine what Vaya must be going through right now, but she shouldn't be alone. That's
Why isn't Are you with it?
responsibilities to tend to.
Talk to Vaya.
Do understand another thing. I have something about carefully and with.
Get out of here, Ashur. I don't need a nursemaid. Oh, it's you. Sorry about that. Did Ashur send you to check up on me?
Nope.
No, I don't think.
Right.
No. Well, I appreciate. That's all. Politics. You did really? He didn't expect. I can't agree to that.
Let's pop up through here. Oh. Aaron and Manor.
I expected you hours ago, hero. It's not polite to keep an assassin waiting.
I got held up.
I was wondering how long it was going to take Vaya to convince you to follow me. But she thought I didn't notice when she glanced at my writ, didn't she? Where is my overly curious apprentice, by the way?
She agreed to stay at Balmora. She wants me to see what your target knows about Oron's exile and murder. Oh, right.
I was wondering how long I know. This is my job. There are rules, especially as the great houses are concerned. There might be a way to deal with.
What do you need me to do?
Don't kill any veterans. That's a violation of my writ, and could have serious consequences for both of us. Second, you sneak around and search for anything that pertains to Ulron's exile, while I figure out how to deal with the counselor.
Alright.
You need to be invisible. These things work best when no one but the target knows we're there. If you get spotted, you're on your own. I even cough on anyone without a writ, and the Morag Tong will have my head.
Do you often receive writs for the death of high-ranking house officials?
It's unusual, but not unheard of. True, most writs taken out against the houses target low to mid-ranking officials. The Grand Master is cautious when it comes to accepting such a high-profile writ. Apparently, though, the target has been very bad.
Well, what did this particular counselor do that was very bad?
Councillor Dovera has been conspiring with House Drez to promote the slave trade and avoid scrutiny by Redrin and Pact officials. She played a dangerous but profitable game, and her coffers were overflowing. Until someone noticed.
I gave her
I'm not
away.
privy to the laborious investigations that took place. In cases like these, though, the target usually becomes complacent and lets her guard down. She may. That's the question, isn't it? It nags at us the way the torchbug nags at the brave little scrib in those children's stories. Once we discover who Ulron's torchbug is, I'm not saying that. Accidents happen. But they certainly made sure Ulron was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Redrin's name keeps coming up. At the very least, he was Ulron's best friend once. Bea's my apprentice, and I'll decide when she's ready to take on a mission. She's been through a lot, and her actions reflect on me and my status in the Morag Tong.
So you're accountable.
Her actions are my actions. Vea goes out and executes 3 writs. I share the credit and get praised for training my apprentice. On the other hand, if she kills someone without a writ, the Morag Tong takes both our heads.
Oh, that's strange in those rules.
My order came this close to being eliminated. It's only recently that we've started to make a comeback, and only in Dunmer territory.
Let's avoid killing any veteran soldiers and get this show on the road.
The front door's guarded like a bank vault. Maybe there's another way in through one of the buildings by the docks.
Only the dead will see an end to this war.
Isn't the best defense always a good attack? What is it?
what you can find pertaining to Ulran. I've got a dagger and a writ with Councillor Dolvar's name on them.
This can be used to advise following organizations that are operating against the best interests.
So House Redoran issued an advisory against the Morag Tong? Fat lot of good that's going to do the Councillor. If we don't find anything, maybe we can ask for an invitation to the upcoming council meeting. I'm sure they'd be happy to answer our questions.
Councillor Dolvar, the unfortunate events surrounding the demotion and subsequent banishment of Ulran Umbrella left the High Council extremely disappointed. This isn't what we expect from the promised descent of the Nord and respected family. The report detailing Ulran's trial will inform you to alleviate our concerns that have occurred. The High Council requests a favor from you. First, since you often operate in the Balmore region, we like you to monitor Councillor Eris's actions for the relative future. We have every faith in Councillor Eris, but Ulran is his son after all. Add to that the disturbing news about his daughter and the Morag Tong, and see why we have concerns. Second, since promotion of Brivin Malrome to the captain and commander of the veteran Western Forces, you can travel reports of the unauthorized escalation of use of mercenary companies. Specifically for Hara's war clause, contract soldiers expected to abide by all house laws and regulations, but for Hara's mercenaries to interview in standard practices on a frequent basis. We especially dislike hearing reports of excessive violence with regard to the treatment of Ashlanders. Harsh treatment should must always be authorized. Use your connection and personal relationship with the royal family to urge Councillor Eris to get his affairs in order. We do appreciate just writing down words to them. So, meeting High Councillor Mariath.
Damn the luck. I was hoping for a quick stab and go, but it seems the Councillor might actually know something about Ulran.
Regrettably, yes.
Brother. Damn it all. Now I suppose you want to actually talk to her before I execute the walking pile of pond scum.
Unfortunately, yes. So, because we don't need to find out about what she knows?
Of course we do. I specifically waited for you to arrive because I figured that would be the case. Still doesn't mean I'm happy about blurring the line between helping Vea and performing my duty as a Morag Tong.
What do you think about the other info?
That the next meeting of the High Council will take place at the consulate outside Balmra. The war clause and the Ashlander abuse aren't completely sanctioned by the House, and Dolvara was present when Ulran was exiled. Not a bad haul.
And that means?
That means we have to get Dolvara to spill her guts before I spill her guts. Just keep your wits about you, hero. Dolvara...
Did you meet the new commander?
Be quick with your questions, hero. When I slip in, so do my daggers.
Ah, you must be here about those pesky patrol schedules. After all that clandestine correspondence, it's a pleasure to finally meet you in person. Now, come closer so we can celebrate our partnership in a proper fashion. Well, look at you. I'm impressed. The last person House Drez sent over was so much more scruffy. I have a meeting with House Halalu shortly, but I think I can spare a few more moments for you to seal our partnership, you understand?
I'd love to spend some time with you. Well, first, why don't you tell me about Ulron Grelith?
The noble's banished son? Why does House Drez care about that? Never mind. Anything so we can get to the good stuff. Ulron was tested and found wanting. Chose the life of a savage over his own soldier. We stripped him of his rank and exiled him.
Who tested and who killed?
Ulron's dead? I hadn't heard. As to who was behind the test of Ulron's loyalty, what does that matter? He failed and paid the price for his poor choices. What does all this have to do with our arrangement?
Oh, just curious now. We'd have to get to know each other a little
You
better.
aren't clever enough or pretty enough to avoid what's about to happen, Dolvra.
What's the meaning of this? Who are you people?
I'm a Morag Tong with a writ that says you're a criminal and a traitor. That means I get to end your miserable existence. Take another look around, hero, and see if you can find anything else related to Ulron. Alakir massage oils? Fancy. But that has nothing to do with Ulron.
Keep your weapons sharp and close.
More proof that Dolvra was in bed with both House Halalu and House Drez. That's Captain Briven's seal. I suppose our evil counselor courted favor wherever she could find it. The good Captain Briven appears to be more involved in Ulron's fate than I had imagined. He never struck me as the type to use murder and deceit to get ahead, but that's the problem with greed. It causes decent people to make stupid choices.
Sounds like the captain is spreading Ulron's soldiers to the four winds to make a fresh start.
Trying to hide something. The letter mentioned an intact squad sent to scout the old fort. I suppose she's probably...
Alrighty then.
Halt, fetcher! If I had a good I'd be rich. I'll settle for the bounty.
Fuck it. Take the 92 gold, whore.
Lost scum.
Fuck you. Alrighty then, to the abandoned cellar.
Back again? Took your sweet time. You
We know where to find the soldiers that were
do. More rules. Riven was Oren's best friend. So which soldier? There's no time to waste. We'll get them. Let me gather my gear and write a note for Naryu. As far as I'm concerned, rules got my brother killed. That's what the handbook says. Look, I know what Naryu's done for me. No, never. You and Naryu aren't my enemy. I know Vatala. Oran had a habit of putting the needs of others ahead of...
Alrighty then. So...
You're here, I'm here, Naryu's probably fine. Their orders were to...
Move now! Heal up!
Redoran officer's sword. No Redoran soldier would leave that behind willingly. A bedroll. Still wrapped and ready to use. Standard issue for a Redoran soldier. Corporal Darvel. I knew him. But the others, they're civilians. They must have taken Tellem's soldiers inside. There we go. Let's get inside and find the others before it's too late.
There we go.
Let's find the soldiers and get out of here before these stupid cultists realize what's happening.
Who's that? We won't let you take us without a fight. Wait, Bea, is that you?
Thank the three! You're all still alive.
You told them?
I'm not sure what you and Vea are doing here, but let us out. Then we can return Vea to her father. Councillor Eris has been terribly worried since she disappeared.
First, we want to know what happened to Oren.
This isn't the time or the place to have that discussion.
Anywhere do you reckon from the
Chose
key?
the key. I don't think he's too far away. We hear him patrolling around every so often.
You find the key. Me and Vatala. We're going to have a little chat while we're waiting.
Vea, I'm just trying to protect you.
From what? The truth? Oh, please. I want to know who did this to my brother.
Another sacrifice for the Prince of Bargains. Hey, wait! You can't leave us like this.
What happened?
I knew I shouldn't have told Vea the truth. I just made everything worse.
Where's Vea? Tell me what happened.
What she wanted to hear. I was with Captain Ulran the day everything happened. I was commanded to lure the Ashlanders to town and set up a situation for Ulran to deal with.
What kind of situation?
Orders were to invite the Ashlanders to Balmora to trade, send some local toughs to instigate a commotion, and then get Ulran to investigate. It was just supposed to be a loyalty test. Who expected Ulran to kill his own soldier to save a savage?
Said you were following orders. Whose?
Captain Briven, though he was still a lieutenant at the time. As soon as I explained all this to Vea, her face turned dark and she stormed out of here. I think she's going to Balmora to kill him. You need to let me out so I can warn the captain.
Yeah, you could already into a trap and sent Vea off pissed. You can rot.
How dare you! When House Redoran hears about this, you're going to regret your actions.
I don't think I will. There we go.
Get your ass over here, hero. We've got a situation and it's not good.
But
Leave you and Vea alone for a couple of hours and everything goes to oblivion in an ore cart. Why?
Vea couldn't wait.
Did what? I suppose that explains why Vea broke into the kin house. I'm not sure what happened in there. If Vea keeps Briven without a writ, the Morog Tong and House Redoran will both want her head on a silver platter.
Well,
the streets, search the buildings. Vea Releth does not leave this city.
I think she will.
Why carry on?
The young woman. She headed up. No.
What hope is there?
Alright. There we go. In-house terrace. Third floor, Captain Briven's apartment. Uh-huh.
What's the meaning of this? Where are the soldiers? If you're looking for my husband, I'll tell you the same thing that I told that brazen young woman. I could bear
What did she say?
the nonsense she was spouting. It was Vea, Councillor Eris's daughter.
She didn't harm you,
had a
did
knife,
she?
But no, she didn't harm me.
Where's the meeting?
Involved. That young woman will get soldiers. They were just protecting the kin house. I'll go stay with my sister in Vivek.
Please tell me you found Vea. I can
Council
always
meeting.
trying to get herself killed. You can't just barge into a Redrun garrison.
She has left for daily dead soldiers.
Without a writ.
Here.
This is a dark path she's decided to follow. And unless we play this just right, it's not going to end well for any of us.
Alright.
The soldiers will find her. I heard she slaughtered everyone in the
I don't like the looks of this. Brivin is using war claws to patrol the garrison instead of Redrun soldiers. Maybe nothing? Maybe everything. We know Ulron refused to employ mercenaries. He hated counting on thugs to do the right thing. I expect the Redrun Council feels the same. Maybe Brivin's trying to show them what the war claws can do.
We might have to fight our way through them.
Claws may be a blessing in disguise. I can explain killing these bastards a lot easier than trying to wipe Redrun blood off my hands. Let's go stop Vea.
Alright.
That's the way to approach this.
Yes. Garrison chambers.
We all made it. Now let's find Brivin before Vea skewers him. Like many men, he's going to... Nothing yet, eh? I hear voices behind this door, but it's locked tight. I haven't so much... And I'll figure out.
Captain Brivin is on his way. Soon we'll have a permanent job in House Redderin, yes? Kill the intruders! They have interfered for the last time!
Sounds like a... You! What are you doing here? Explain yourself! What in the name of the three are you up to? I thought you worked for Councillor Eris. You better have a damn good reason for killing the mercenary leader. I ought to sound the alarm and let her warriors deal with the likes of you.
I came to warn you, Vea knows what you did and she wants to kill you.
Vea? She's barely out from under her mother's apron and she presumes to judge my actions? No matter. Whatever your motives, nothing justifies the blatant killing of Ferhara and her mercenaries. Councillor Eris can't protect you this time, Outlander.
What about your motives? Olron's exile and death are on your ass.
Ah, now everything becomes clear. Vea learned something of her brother's fate and wants to retaliate. Then let her come. But know this, I merely set the events in motion. I didn't conceive the plan.
Who did? Tell me who's responsible.
You're looking for the responsible party. Then look no further than Councillor Eris. He wanted to prove his son's loyalty to the house. To show that Oren's fascination with the savage Ashlanders hadn't corrupted him. Well, look how that turned out.
This is all a royalty test gone wrong.
A test Ulrun failed. Eris was devastated when his son sided with the savages, and his daughter ran away. He decided to resign his position. He'll make the announcement today. Eris hopes to restore his family, but I think it's a lost cause.
Especially if Vea finds out Daddy set all this in motion.
That's for Oren. Choke on your own blood, you bastard. My father, the entire council, they're all guilty. They all have to die. I have to do this, so stay out of my way.
Vea killed Briven. Without a writ. It was pure, focused rage. I never expected her to go through with it. If Vea doesn't get herself killed up there, the Morag Tong will hunt her down and execute her, like a rabid gua. Her and me both.
You can still save Eris and the rest of the
I'm not
councils.
sure they deserve to be saved, but that's what we have to do. Vea can't be allowed to kill the councillors. We have to stop her. It's more than me and Vea's lives on the line. Something like this could destroy the Morag Tong.
Destroy?
Morag Tong only recently began to find acceptance again. Vea's actions don't just reflect badly on me. They could be used to force us back into the shadows, maybe even disband us all together. We're both going to have to answer for this.
What do you want me to do?
We have to get ahead of her. Cut her off. There's a door.
Alright, let's go then.
Nothing's more important than reaching the council meeting. If the mercenaries get in our way, cut them down.
Everyone, calm down. Councillor Eris will deal with
Mercenary in her way. Her father won't be able to stop her.
Vea's getting close. We're running out of time. Let me try to open this door.
Vea, daughter. I'm so sorry. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Come on, stubborn, stupid
Father,
look.
why? Does the house really matter more than your own son?
I needed to protect Ulron, to prove his loyalty. If I could do it all over again.
But you can't. None of us can. That's why I have
They
to
are
do this.
no! That's an order!
I'm not your apprentice anymore. The house has grown corrupt, evil. That's why all the councillors have to die. No more rules! No more secrets! House Redoran falls today!
Enough, Thea! This isn't the way!
So much bloodshed. So much needless death. If only Eris would have listened.
She wants to talk to you, hero, not me.
I think we can help one another.
Mm-hmm.
Morag Tong, agent. She cares deeply for Veya, doesn't she? A series of regrettable decisions led to this family tragedy, and most of them were made by Eris Relith. I knew of Olran's compassion concerning the Ashlanders. It was unorthodox, but not worthy of the punishment meted out. Eris was wrong.
I thought this was a full council thing.
Eris convinced Briven to test Olran. Then the two of them decided to slaughter the Ashlanders. Oh, the council allowed itself to be convinced that exile was an appropriate punishment, but we were wrong to let it go as far as it did.
In the Ashlander territory.
We're not butchers. We're mercenary thugs to wipe out an entire people. This gathering was to deal with that. Eris planned to step down, and we were going to demote Briven for the part he played.
So what's next?
Veteran behaved poorly. Morag Tong rules were violated. I suggest we make sure these details never see the light of day. Leave the bodies where they are. We will say that Veya died protecting her father and the council from the war claws.
And what do we do?
House Redoran, and hold your tongues.
Alright.
I'm not sure about this. It's a generous offer, but those are some big secrets to sweep under a rug. Besides, Veya isn't dead. At least not yet. She's still breathing.
That's a problem because...
The High Counselor thinks we killed her. The deal hinges upon all of us forgetting this sorry mess ever happened. Besides, once Veya regains her senses, there's every likelihood that she'll try to kill the counselors again.
You don't think you can convince her to go along with this?
When have I ever been able to convince Veya to do anything she didn't want to do? There's Redoran. I don't see many options. We can either finish off Veya now and go along with the High Counselor's deception, or we slip out of here with Veya and send her far, far away. She broke her vows and deserves to die. I know that, but it still feels wrong.
Plot dictates she deserves a second chance. We can worry about the rest in Somerset.
You're right. If anyone's to blame for all this, it's me. Go on. I'll get her out of here before the council notices and meet you in Balmora.
Let's get going, folks. Because we're actually pretty well close to the end here of this particular more tongue quests, because this ties in a bit later, so to speak.
How many times have I told you not to stick your blade in your apprentice's Nayu? She'll live, but she can't stay here. Not after what she's done.
I've got that covered. Vea won't be staying in Vardenfell. Ashur did an outstanding job. For an assassin, he's got a gift for the healing arts. Vea's going to live. Now I just have to convince her to listen to me this time.
Okay, so doesn't this agreement with High Counselor seem Vea dead at the
As
garrison?
far as she knows, she did. I've arranged
How
for
is she going to disappear?
to meet us in Vivek City. From there, Vea will sail to Somerset and rendezvous with an associate of mine. He's kind of furry and a bit of an arse, but he's good people. He'll take care of Vea.
What's going to happen to
As long
him?
as everyone sticks to the bargain, I go about my usual business. Always.
Alright.
Oh, Naru. What happened?
Quiet, Vea. Rest now.
This goes against every protocol, but I couldn't.
Alright. That's another skill point. Netted there. And now, let's go ahead and head on over to Vivek City. Vivek City. There's an interesting little coda here.
I don't have to go, you know. I can help clean things up around here. I know how to keep a low profile.
This isn't up for debate. You're going.
Nara, you thought you might stop by.
You
probably hate me, and I completely understand. I'm still glad you showed up, though.
You can put all this behind
I
you.
lost my brother. I killed my own father. I kind of went crazy out there for a while. I don't think I'll ever put this completely behind me. But I'll do what Naryu asks. I'll go away, finish my training, try to make a new start.
Where's Nargi sending you?
To Somerset. But don't tell anybody. She was quite adamant about that. She's given me a letter of introduction for some highfalutin Khajiit. Look,
Alright.
Ulran's death made me crazy. That's no excuse. But I'm never gonna forgive House Redoran for the attitudes that brought us here. I'm done with them. Take care of Naryu. I don't want her to get hurt because of me.
Are you?
How did I know you were going to show up, hero? Can't get enough of my smiling face,
Oh, pshaw.
I know she tried to murder a kin house full of counselors, but Thea deserves to see a friendly face before I send her away.
You sure this is the right decision?
She spilled Redoran blood without a writ. She broke the rules of the Morag Tong. As I see it, I don't have a choice. Thea needs to remain dead in the eyes of Vardenfell. Otherwise, we'll all have to pay for the damage she's done.
There's a risk.
Only if it fails. Somerset is far enough away that no one will find her. Besides, Thea needs time to heal and make a fresh start. She'll be fine. Her new mentor is a pussycat compared to me.
You know what? Let's pop over to Morning. We still got a little bit of time left on the drops. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Can anyone help me?
Really? Head over to the Temple Way Shrine. Okay. See, Dylan Waste works.
Raise voices in courageous cheer. Give those heathens cause for fear. If you came for crafting certification, I can assist you.
You Archmage on Ivea. I pray this letter reaches you soon, Master. My fellow scribes and I made a shocking discovery whether this would be little testimony to see last one of station card actual findings.
Did you come here for crafting certification?
There we go.
I have to go, you know. I can help clean things up around here. I know how to keep a low profile.
This isn't up for debate. You're going.
I don't have to go, you know. I can help clean things up around here. I know how to keep a low profile.
This isn't up for debate. You're going.
Skaldia.
You read my letter? Oh, I'm so grateful you've come. We found something powerful. A Daedric... Wait! What's happening?
Scaldi! No! Damn it! Who's doing this? I will send him straight to Sovngarde! I was not fast enough.
The Shadow King knife and stabbed him.
Something very dangerous. Thanks for the help. Got any questions? Bonafrid. Unfortunately. Sure.
Oh, right.
A mage can't afford to be Other junior scryers in the Order of the Eye.
It was just Scaldia. You think I haven't tried? I sent...
Mm-hmm. Shornhelm, Margork, and Stonewall. Shornhelm. Mm-hmm.
Ah, greetings, Adept. Everyone recognizes...
And a bear. Good sound of it.
The nearsighted scryer? What's she... Never mind. Daber left... You're serious, aren't you? Why are you still standing here?
Mm-hmm. Let Eloic know that Adalbert's dead.
You're back. Good.
You did.
Damn whoever...
Alrighty then. Mm-hmm. More brick. Mm-hmm. There we go. Alrighty then.
What do you want?
Mm-hmm.
It's about time we had a real city in Valen.
I see you leering at me. On your way, or I'll call the guards.
It took way too long. Mm-hmm. 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 Let's have a chat with Windgrill.
Is it dead?
Yep, dealt with.
Don't read.
Let's go.
Well?
Be ready, folks. I have to make a quick bio.
I hear that someone drove the Woodhawks away from Bramblebreach.
This one heard the same. Heard they ran away like cowards.
All except for their war captain. He stayed and fought.
It's good for the Bramblebreach, but this one wonders how long their isolationist ways can last. Wood orcs aren't the only threats in Valenwood.
I hear that someone drove the Woodhawks away from Bramblebreach.
This one heard the same. Heard they ran away like cowards.
All except for their war captain. He stayed and fought.
It's good for the Bramblebreach, but this one wonders how long their isolationist ways can last. Wood orcs aren't the only threats in Valenwood.
Someone drove the Woodhawks away from Bramblebreach.
This one heard the same. Heard they ran away like cowards.
All except for their war captain. He stayed and fought.
It's good for the Bramblebreach, but this one wonders how long their isolationist ways can last. Wood orcs aren't the only threats in Valen Wood.
Someone drove the Woodhawks away from Bramblebreach.
This one heard the same. Heard they ran away like cowards.
All except for their war captain. He stayed.
Alrighty then, let's get back to it. There we go, much better.
How long their isolationist ways can last. Wood orcs aren't the only threats in Valen.
Stormhold. Okay, still gotta get pictures. Ah, fucking. And down. Stormhold. We'll find Milo.
Stay back. Back! I will not die like the others.
And the other army majors being killed by their own Shadow Scholar is one of
You
them.
think I do not know? I know. I don't.
Oh,
all right.
Benefits
Yes, of course. Yes.
You who would unravel the secret of these murderous shadows, approach me.
Alright.
Do not be alarmed. All Shadow's victims were seeking a Daedric artifact.
What are these objects? I've got questions.
Can't have this conversation. Yes. I take it that you're on. Indeed. There are worrying signs. They are critical. The obscure. Indeed. Very little. That is. It might be tucked away.
Alrighty then. So. Oh fuck. Kragmore. Excuse me, folks. Oh, wow. There we go. Now you're just getting fucking. Mm-hmm. There we go. Hmm. Mm-hmm. 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 Oopsie. Mm-hmm. All right. And then run, boy, run, boy, run. Oh, run, boy, run. Fuck you. Piss off, wench. Alright. And now we make our way back. Over to Mistral and then Volkel Guard. Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. And now, where are we at? do.
Wait, don't leave yet.
Uh,
You're really going to climb aboard this?
how did you find me?
Luck and intuition? A sporing coin. Smart. We should get going.
Let's travel, shall we? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, let's go ahead and pump through this.
Fire on the beach. I still don't see the appeal. Ah, you've arrived. Welcome to Dranil Kier. Let's get in out of the rain, shall we? I trust you brought the items I requested. The scribe chamber is just up the hill. Follow me. The weather here is always poor. A side effect of the Obscurus's presence, I'm told. Come, it's just through here.
Let's go.
I'm confident that the components you brought will fit, but the Obscurus device has been dormant for centuries. Let's hope that the genius of my forebears has stood the test of time. Affix the lantern and the lens. The answers we seek are within our grasp. Do you feel that chill? It's like... oh no. What's happening to me? You must kill the shadow. Hurry.
I knew you were stubborn, but that won't save you from him. You'll die just like the rest.
No, I will not perish here.
You underestimate me, just like the rest. This city will burn out. Oh, witness. No! I will not fail!
Set the lens and the lamp. Slay them! I'll mend your wounds.
Lens mounting ring. Obscurus activate. Touch the protection.
A fabricant? I don't... No. This cannot be. The city was sealed long ago. What is this creature? Some new Daedric beast? The Clockwork City. Could it be? After all, the images reveal...
All right.
The city, indeed. I must inform this. We employ the most powerful scribe.
All right.
We employ them. I wish I... Someone just... Enemy? Well, no. Beyond the obvious? Only oblique. I must... Someday, perhaps.
You know, we decided we're gonna go ahead and pop this one over here, largely because... we'll pop back to Mournhold. Mm-hmm.
The Registrar still won't see us, and our guar stakes are beginning to spoil in their carts.
Now, what else do we have to do in the Endeavors department? Earn an event ticket. Fair volcanic event. For weeklies, kill 20 world bosses. Patrols 7 patrolling wars within future arenas. Well, we're not getting a weekly then. This week. So...
Help me turn my luck.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. We are here. Well, I will say this, it is coming up pretty nicely. Ooh. Oh. Yep. Yep, I'm thinking it's time here, folks. It has been fun. But I do gotta say, it's been a wonderful streaming week. It's time to wrap up. So, I will like to say that y'all should do take care of yourselves out there, folks. Seriously, folks. Do take care of yourselves out there, and remember, we're all in this together. Peace out, and I'll see you when I see you. You can catch me at Biafra Republic on all your major social media outlets, as well as the Crazy X, the Fur.LGBT instance, and, of course, here on Twitch. But we'll be seeing you again on Thursday at 8 with more Cyberpunk. So... And with drops gone, of course, ESO. We got a nice surprise, or at least. Oh, we really do have some choices here. You know, let's go ahead and surprise someone here. I think we got a good choice here, and we can rate him too. There we go. Until Thursday, folks. Peace.